Alright, here we are. The necromancer should be right behind this door. Listen, before we go in there, I just wanted to thank you for for everything. I'm not sure if I will make it, and just in case I don't, I just want you to know how good you have been to me. When I fell from heaven, I thought my life was over. I didn't know anyone, and everyone looked at me like I was a monster. But you gave me a chance. When everyone else just saw a fallen angel, you just saw an angel. When I fell, I was willing to kill just for a friend. But you, well, I wasn't expecting a lover. But I'm glad that's how things turns out between us. There may not be a place up there in heaven for me, but there's still a place for me at your side. I want to tell you more than that, obviously. I want to tell you I love you in a million different poetic ways. I want to tell you that if I could stop time, I would stop it just so that I could stare at you for eternity. I want to tell you that I would sooner let myself get hurt 1,000 times than let you get hurt once. But I know if I start on that trail of thought, then we will be here all day. And time is of the essence when we are dealing with the necromancer. So I will not keep us here too long. Let me just offer one last expression of affection. I love you. Alright, now let's go over the battle plan one more time. It's simple, which is good. Last thing to screw up. You have the scroll I gave you, right? The scroll of holy light? Perfect. I cannot use it myself, being a fallen angel and all. Holy magic and scrolls don't exactly work for me, so only you can do this very important job. So when I bust this door, you will activate the scroll, which will blind all those nearby who are enemies to you. Since I'm your soulmate, I would hope that doesn't include me. Okay, once the necromancer and any other minions he may have are blinded, I will blast them all to ash with my lightning. I should be able to get many of them even with just a single casting due to how it arts. Now, do you understand the plan? I know it's simple, that's why it's good. Now, do you understand the plan? Excellent. Just what I expected from the love of my life. Now, I'm about to bust down the door. When I do, both of us must spring into action. Are you ready? Okay, then here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! That was a lot easier than I was expecting. Especially with all the dead flags I was raising back then. Looks like we made it just in time too. The necromancer had everything set up. All the peasant captives are all tied up inside the ritual circle. The necessary marking all carved into their foreheads. All he had left to do was read the incantation on the scroll over there, and the captives would burn to ash as the essence to immortality. Oh, don't step inside the circle. Please, here, let me handle this. I will levitate the scroll over into my hands. I thought this incantation would be in some ancient esoteric language, but it's actually in common tongue. Well, even you could read this aloud. It gets me thinking. You know, my love, I think we have golden opportunity here that we really shouldn't let slip through our grasp. For you see, my darling, I do so love the time we spend together. But I'm sure you are painfully aware that I am an immortal. And you are not. But why should we let your immortality interfere with our life together? I love you. I love spending time with you. I would spend a year in hell so that I can spend a second at your side. I learned to paint just so I can paint you, you know, in order to immortalize your perfection, in order to make it last longer, because I simply love you. But now, you can last forever, and all you have to do is read a few words. It's perfect. Perfect, my love. I could not have asked for a better opportunity than this. Just read these few words and we can live forever. Together, as lovers. The love life we were always meant to have. Yes, yes, my darling. I know all these captives were burned to death. Yes, I know that. But so what? You don't even know these people. Thousands of people you never even knew about die every day and you don't cry about that. Why start now? Besides, these are just serfs. They don't even look after their own. After a bad harvest, they leave their youngest children in the forest to be eaten by wolves. If they don't care about their own kind, why should we care about them? Not to mention, even if you free them, what will that get them? They will just go back to living their pathetic little lives suffering under the boots of the clergy and nobility. Their master do as they want, while the serfs suffer what they must. If anything, we're sparing them, putting them out of their misery. My love, eternity is a long time, and there will be so much that they will accomplish in that time. We may lose a few serfs here right now, but think of eternity. Think of how many you can save in that time. My darling, I promise you, in 1,000 years, you will question why you ever even protested. Don't fret over losing a few serfs. They're like insects. Leave them to breed for a decade or two and they shall replenish their numbers. Listen, don't worry. You don't have to sacrifice your reputation here. I'm sure you must be worried about that. I would be. But no one has to know about what happened here. No one has to know you performed the ritual. We can tell all the others outside that we got here just after the necromancer completed the ritual. We can tell them that this was all his doing. No one will be left to dispute our claims. That way, you can continue to be hailed as a paragon, or savior, or noble adventurer, or whatever other words the unwashed masses think have meaning. You will get to have your cake and eat it too. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? You tell me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me loving you so much that I want to spend eternity with you? What's wrong with me wanting to hold you to sleep every night for all eternity? What's wrong with me wanting to smile with you every day for all eternity? To laugh with you every day for all eternity? What's wrong with me? Tell me. I'm begging you. You told me forever. You told me forever. You told me you wanted to be with me forever. And now that the opportunity is right in front of us, you're spitting in my face. You are talking about these peasants like they're worth something. They're not. I didn't come here because there was saving. I didn't kill the necromancer because he was going to kill some serf nobodies. I killed him because he was killing everyone. He preyed on those around him, killing more and more each passing day, with a hunger that even killing the entire world would not satisfy. After these peasants, who would be next? It would eventually be you. So I strangled this little problem in the cradle. And you played a monumental part in defeating him as well, of course. I do not want to make light of your contributions. But the reason I came here is I wanted to protect you. To protect you from being killed by him. To protect you from death at his hands. And now, I have the chance to protect you from dying of old age and such ends. But you are denying me. Is it because they are peasants? As long as you complete the ritual, it doesn't matter who we sacrifice, as long as the two of us are safe. So, I could get us some nobles to sacrifice instead if that's what it will take to make you comfortable completing the ritual. Believe me, I know they would deserve it. True, it would be troublesome abducting so many from the aristocracy to be their sacrifices, and I can manage it if it is for you. And we will have to redo some parts of the ritual as well, of course, such as the markings on their foreheads. But that is all manageable as long as you have the will. So tell me, would that appease you? Would sacrificing nobles give you the will to perform this ritual? Of course, it couldn't be that simple. I don't know why you're acting so shocked that I'm so willing to sacrifice others. Didn't you ever question why I fell from heaven? It wasn't for my kindness. Let me tell you that. Just because I have been kind to you does not mean that I'm a kind person. You're special after all. I thought you know that. I thought you knew who I was. I thought you knew. I thought you loved me anyway. Was I wrong? You're still insisting on saving all these captives? Fine. Tell you what, since you want to play the hero so badly, I'll let you. I know just how to make you complete the ritual. A threat? No, my love, that was not a threat. At least, not to you. I didn't mean to make it seem like I was going to hurt you into submission. You are the love of my life. I could never hurt you like that. I'm not a monster. I may be fallen, but I'm still an angel. But you see, although I cannot bring myself to hurt you, it is trivial for me to hurt these peasants. So if you do not read the scroll, then I will hurt these peasants again and again and again and again until they beg you screaming to let them die. So, what it's going to be, my love, are you going to save them?